Hi Scorpio, welcome to your beginning of October 2022 general reading. Sorry for the delay, Scorpio. I'm recording this on the 5th of October. All my other readings got done last week, but I've been under the weather, so I've took some time out. Okay, let's get into your energy, guys. We're going to see what's in store. We're going to split this into two. Week 1, week 2, even though we're halfway through week 1, but the energies will still be effective. And I always say everything for a reason. We have Pluto going direct, which is your ruler. Pluto rules Scorpio. This is a big deal. I've been feeling intuitively this scorpionic energy, especially with approaching this eclipse season, which is in your sign, Scorpio. Your Scorpio is about transformation. It is about digging deep for those emotions that have been buried. So this is going to be big for you, Scorpio. Maybe that's why I've waited for this time to record your energy. So let's get into it. As I say, split it into 2 weeks. I'm going to use my Nightmare Before Christmas because we're getting into the Halloween theme. And then I'm going to pull a Witch's Wisdom and a Making Magic Manifestation card at the end. Okay, guys. Let's see what week 1 has in store for Scorpios. What's in store for Scorpios? We have the Four of Needles, which is the Four of Swords. Rest your mind, Scorpio. Rest your mind. Rest, recuperation from a challenging situation. This is mental energy. We have a co-ruler, which is Mars, in the sign of Gemini. We are approaching the full moon in Aries, which is ruled by Mars. The full moon happens on the 9th of October, so you will be feeling this energy already. But something wants to bring to your attention to bring some stability to your mind. Let's find out what more wants to come out with this energy. First week, what do we have? We have the Page of Needles. It's to do with communication. This is to do with either you wanting to communicate or a communication has come in that you're receiving. There's some kind of peace and balance you want to bring into your reality, Scorpio. The pages can also represent immature energy, something at its infancy. So whether this is kind of gossip energy or immature energy, thoughts, communication, that kind of thing, we'll dig a little bit deeper. There might be something that you're a little bit tired of. Also, for the full moon in Aries, which happens on the 9th, if you want a chance of a free individual reading, please check out that full moon in Aries. I'll link it in the description box below, guys. Let's clarify then these two cards this first week. So the Four of Needles, what do we have? The moon. This is secrets. This is the unknown. This is fears. There's that full moon energy again. There's some messages in that full moon reading for you guys. Most certainly. And it could be, as I say, if you're interested in a reading, an individual reading, check that out. And you just have to comment and you might be in with a chance. There's something to do with the full moon energy here. Again, something might be illuminated at this full moon on the 9th of October, or you can have this energy anytime from now, really. So something might be getting illuminated first week in October. Something to do with your fears. Let's see what this Page of Needles is. What's this energy? It is the 9 of Candles, the 9 of Wands. This is pushing forward regardless. This is just taking whatever life throws at you and pushing through. The lower vibe of this energy is a little bit of a burnout. But there's some information that you have either received or you're about to receive, which you're just pushing through with, Scorpio. Let's go into the second week then. Let's shuffle the cards and see what's in store for Scorpio the second week of October. Second week of October, we have the Page of Candles. There's more page energy. So the pages again, excuse me, can be about communication. This is something new that wants to come in. And I'm drawn back to this candles energy, 9 of Candles. and this Page of Candles, you might be getting some kind of clarity to a situation second week in October. If you look at this little gremlin, whatever it is, it's holding a candle, but it's almost as if it's going towards, excuse me, going towards these 9 of candles. So if you add that candle that the page is carrying to these 9 equals 10. 10 is about completion. I feel as if this is a burdensome energy that might be coming to illumination or closure in the second week of October. Let's pull another card for the second week. We have the Chariot. This is Cancerian energy. Again, look at that full moon. Something you're pushing forward through with. The Chariot is Cancerian energy, home, children, family. Could be a Cancerian. Now, this also represents victory. So something might be coming in where you might get some kind of closure to a particular cycle. Let's clarify. Let's clarify the second week, Page of Candles. We have the 3 of Presents. This could be something to do with other people. A union of such. 3 is third party. 3 is either, it's creation also. It's something a new creation in your practical world. But again, this is being seen, being noticed, being heard. So this, I feel it's more than one person that you might be dealing with. But there's a newness wants to come in, Scorpio, which is, of course it is, because you were ruled by Pluto. Pluto is about death and rebirth. Don't fear the death. Don't fear endings, ready for the new beginnings. But something needs to end out, I feel. The Chariot, what do we have with that? We have the 9 of Presents. So the 9 of Presents is Pentacles energy in traditional tarot. But this is abundance. This is independent energy. Knowing your worth and value. And maybe this is where some of you have just been pushing forward because you know your worth and value. And it might be recognition also. What do we have at the bottom? We have the 8 of Presents. The 8 of Presents, which is working hard, looking at the detail, diligent. Yeah, so you're getting the imagery on here of the elves. So all year round, they're tapping away in Toyland. This is metaphorically speaking. And then it's only at the Christmas time that they get put to the limelight. But they're working all year through for the toys to be delivered for that one special event. And I feel that this is something you've been doing behind the scenes, or you've been chipping away at for some time. And you might not have been getting the recognition, or it might not have come to fruition. It's been buried deep, because Scorpio is very good at burying things deep. Let's have a look, guys. See what the gift is then. The first 2 weeks in October. What's the gift for Scorpio? Wow. Wheel of Fortune. Things are turning, Scorpio. The Wheel of Fortune is a breath of fresh air when you've been feeling stuck in the same old cycle. This is saying it's moving. One way or the other, it's moving. This is the gift. So I asked what the gift was. And for me, this is a positive. Moving into the positive. The worst is behind you, Scorpio. Love that energy for you. Now I'm going to go into my Witch's Wisdom. See what the Witch's Wisdom Oracle has to say. If you're enjoying this, guys, give my channel a subscribe, a thumbs up, and comment. And as I said, do check out that full moon reading to be in with a chance of an individual reading. Let's have a look. What's in store for Scorpio to complement this first 2 weeks? What do we have? What's the message? Wow, spring. Excuse me. Now, straight away, what's associated with spring is Aries. the beginning of a zodiac, the spring lamb. I feel, again, a nod to this Aries energy, but I feel like there's a rebirth. And especially with your ruler, Pluto, coming out of its retrograde. And when they're in retrograde, that means it goes back over all things to be reviewed, reflected, or released. There's something coming in to be released, and it's bringing in a new energy for you, Scorpio. Ooh. Okay, let's see what the Making Magic have to say. Now, these are I can't even speak. Making manifestation cards. So these are great there's little mantras on them, and there's symbols on here. So you can pause the camera if you feel that you are drawn to do so. What is in store? This is Trinket 5. Manifesting money and income. Wow, look at that. The pentagram. Protected. Something to do with your worth and value, Scorpio. The Trinket 5. Manifesting money and income. What a fantastic energy. What else do we have? Water. You've pulled your own element. Work with the element of water for healing, purification and refinement. So that speaks for itself, especially around this full moon energy. Emotions might be running high. Again, you might need to detoxify. You might need to drink more water. Detoxify your life. Detoxify your well-being, your nutrition. Could mean many things. But water is purification. Things are falling away. Remember the spring. You've gone from that winter, that darkness, the darkness of winter, where everything was dead. And it's funny, this was at the bottom of the deck. It's the winter. So you're moving from one season to another, although we're not. But metaphorically speaking, these cards are suggesting you're moving out of one cycle, death into rebirth, a purification and refinement, and healing. Okay, Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed that. Take care.